Hello Sagittarius, welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. So my dear Saggies, we are going to look at your current and your future energy. We're going to do it with the Wild Unknown decks. We have the Oracle and the Tarot. Ooh, that is a special message when I hold that deck up and you have the bat at the bottom. The bat for me is letting you know that your ancestor guides are very close. They might even be coming into this reading specifically for you for a reason. That's funny. That actually happens a lot for Libra. But here it is for you. That was a surprise. I like that for you. All right. So Sagittarius, it is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. If it does resonate and you're drawn to it, there is going to be an extended. The link to that will be at the top of the description within this video. So Sag, let's see what we've got here for you. Wow, things are speeding up. We got Cheetah on the split with the bat. Ooh, the Cheetah's taken over. Butterfly. Some sort of metamorphosis speeding up. Complete metamorphosis too, currently. What do you have for currently? Wow. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, that was at the bottom, so it'll come out in this order. Sorry, there. Snake, fire ant, raccoon, and dragon. Okay, this is exciting. The fact that you have the dragon card here in your present energy, and the bat was it's so funny, the crocodile. I was thinking about the crocodile when I picked up this deck. I'll get to that in a minute. Okay, there's so much coming in with this message already. The fact that you have the dragon and the bat wasn't opening to tell me that I'm even working as an opening, as a vehicle for your spirit guides to talk to you. Ancestor guides, very likely. But with the dragon here, wow, this is like the eye of God to me. I just see this as the eye of God. This is a very old, ancient, archetypal energy. All-knowing, all-seeing, all-being. And it is here. What a deep spiritual reading or experience that you're going through right now or about to go through. You have the snake. So there's something here that's being protected for you. There's something here of great value that's coming down into the earthly plane from the cosmos. Okay, so there's so much coming in. All right, I want to go back to the crocodile before I go, because this is not going to get lost on me here, because it's right here. The crocodile, it's really funny. As I picked up this deck and I was shuffling, it was on the bottom when I picked up the deck to start pre-shuffling. And I kept thinking about, what does the crocodile mean to me? I don't know why I was thinking about that. And I thought, you know, one of the things that the crocodile has meaning for me in is patience. I mean, I've often the meaning of this card has had something to do with, you know, sometimes it can be a warning that you could be dealing with something nefarious, or you could be dealing with a situation where someone is keeping an eye on you. You know, like, just kind of be careful here. But I just kept thinking it the whole time I was shuffling. I thought, no, the crocodile really, to me, is a lot to do with about patience. And I thought, isn't that funny? I'm thinking about this as I'm coming into Sagittarius reading. Their card for the tarot is Temperance, which is a lot to do about patience. Obviously, so much more than just that, but just as a one-word sentence, statement, patience. And that's it. Patience. I'm really hearing patience at the bottom. I still have to pull off and see what's at the top for your future energy. But right now, okay, you have the snake, you have the fire ant, you have the raccoon, and you have the dragon. There's something that's about to be birthed for you. And it's got something to do with your soul contract here with the snake for me coming in. It's very, very highly protected. This can't be taken away from you, and you can't be taken away from it. Your circle, your path will keep coming into this circle. Your circle of life will keep moving into this path until you get it. And I feel like you're getting really close to whatever this is. It's something to do with like your life's destiny here. But right now with the fire ant and the raccoon, it's a little bit like the situation isn't right. The situation's not quite right, because the fire ant is there's a bit of conflict there. There's a bit of conflict. There is a need for a higher perspective here too, because we can see the fire ant, you're like looking at it from a bird's eye view. You're looking down on these ants. And I just see like a lot of excess energy that has nothing to do with the situation that this reading is about. Energy that's drawn towards you, energy that could be maybe even something like a situation that needs to be looked at before you deal with other things. And then the raccoon, it tells me like this is almost that perspective. Maybe what it is that you want is kind of nestled in this conflict somehow. But the dragon is here, like the dragon will see you through this. The dragon is almost here to tell you that this, you cannot lose this. This cannot be lost. I guess regardless of how long it even takes for you to get it, whatever that is. I don't know what that is yet, specifically, because I haven't gone into the tarot. But just like reading this energetically from the oracle cards, yeah, your ancestors are all around you right now. You really have divine protection and guidance. There is conflict circling. It doesn't feel like, though, that this will affect whatever it is that you want a divine outcome in. I feel like with the raccoon, it's almost like your natural instinct to kind of hermit a bit, to kind of pull back a bit, to kind of let the dust settle, which to me is also temperance. So let's just put that there for now. That's really interesting. The dragon hasn't come out in a long time. All right. I'm told to keep shuffling, so we'll keep shuffling. Keep shuffling for your future. Future energy. Oh man, the shark. Talk about circling. The golden egg is at the bottom. Now that really, and that's it. That really comes in with, again, it's spirit energy. We've got the alchemical symbol for spirit. I don't know if that's actually an alchemical spirit symbol, or it's just the creator of the deck. The other ones are alchemical symbols, but with the snake, like this is almost looks like it's in outer space, right? It almost looks like it's in outer space, but it has the earth symbol. So it's something that's coming down to earth. And for me, the golden egg is a cosmic egg. It's a divine possibility that is protected by you. And the cosmic egg in this deck also has a snake around it. And it's not birth. It's not real. It's not three-dimensional yet. Certain things have to play out in certain ways for people to follow their destiny and get onto their path. And then these things are birthed. The golden egg is three-dimensional. It's here in the 3D realm. It's here on Earth. So it's incubating. It's actually here. It's incubating. So you're getting really close to achieving something that has to do with your, kind of like your divine course, your destiny. The eye of God is here presently watching this. You've garnered the universe's attention as well. The fire ant actually feels even a bit like perhaps an internal energy of your own. Feeling a little bit wound up. Passionate, but not having an outlet to express this with the raccoon. And it's almost like this energy could be so intense that it gets the attention of your ancestral guides. It gets the attention of spirit around you. What is this? What is this intensity going on within Sagittarius? It may not even be visible on the outside to anyone else, but you definitely have spirit's attention. It feels like because you're on a divine path, something is about to be birthed newly into your life here. And there's an intensity around you, whether it's situations or just inside you. Now the shark in the future, the shark is all about, you can still look at the shark and say, oh, that's, well, apex predator. It is one of the apex predators, but it's about a deep truth needing to come out of the depths. And it often has to do with emotion because it has to do with water, with the element of water. Interesting that we didn't get the black egg, because the black egg is about a deep truth too. It might be something that you're about to learn about yourself. It might be something that you're about to learn about a situation. It really has something to do with your divine path. I'm telling you. You got Spirit's attention here. So let's see. Pull out the tarot. I'm going to get one for each oracle card that's out here because these are so significant too. It wouldn't really do them justice to not pull out cards for them. Currently, I'm going to get a card for the snake, the fire ant, the raccoon, and the dragon. Strength card is at the bottom. Two of Swords, Two of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, and the Ten of Cups. And then it's reversed. We still have to look into the future, but this is a really interesting underline for what we have here. Let me show you what we have here. Sitting underneath the snake, we have the Daughter of Pentacles. It's like the Page of Pentacles. Underneath the fire ant, we have the Nine of Pentacles. There's competition here for something. Competition for attention. Competition to win something. Feels like it could be competition for attention, and it doesn't mean that well, I don't know. Well, the Two of Cups is coming here with the raccoon, so there's a real beautiful balance here. There's like, again, you have the attention of the universe right now, and I don't know if there's the wrong kind of attention circling around you. This fire ant card is really intriguing. It feels like an intensity that's inside you, but it also feels like an intensity of like your outside environment on some level. And when I say competing for attention, it can be something as simple as, you know, like maybe you're trying to get a new work project off the ground, or maybe you're working from home, or you're creating a new art project. You're doing something creative or expressive. Has something to do with your path, and it's important. Like, it doesn't feel like you're just balancing the home budget here, unless that's going to lead you to something more divine. It could be like maybe you have 3 or 4 kids at home, and they're like vying for your attention, and it's, you know, just that intensity. Every time you sit down, somebody is screaming. You're like, oh, okay. Like, it's just like, it's got that, because the fire ant has an intensity, and with the Nine of Pentacles is a beautiful, solitary, almost sought after energy. Like, it's a sense of sovereignty, like getting your sovereignty in a situation, not having this fire ant energy around it. And maybe like the raccoon and the Two of Cups, there's a sense of peace here again. Like, this is a beautiful energy with the raccoon and the Two of Cups. You could be pulling back on something. You could be watching in the shadows. There's something that's not right about some sort of energy for you right now. But by gosh, you've got attention. So you have the attention of the universe. And the Father of Swords, you are seeing clearly. You are seeing very, very clearly. Your situation is seen very, very clearly. Someone is seeing you very, very clearly. Something is very clear. It might not quite feel like it to you. If you've got the fire ant and the raccoon, because this is a little bit about being like in the soup, being right in the soup, and feeling the heat, feeling the intensity, feeling like energies are mixed together. And then if you come out of the soup, it's like completely solitary with the raccoon, almost being in the darkness. Where do you get this in between here? This is something. This is really interesting. And what I love about the Daughter of Pentacles is you are you are actually step by step, very carefully learning as you go. Like, I could almost describe the fire ant as a minefield. Like a minefield. There's certain little fires going off. Putting out little fires. Putting out little fires. And that can be like in your day, right? Like you're kind of sitting down, you've got a plan, you're working it out step by step. This makes sense, it's logical. I'll adjust as I need to if I have to. And then boy, do you have to. Boy, do you have to. You have to pull away here. Something really tugs on your energy. I can really hardly wait to clarify this even more. Okay, so I'm going to push that down, and I'm going to talk briefly about what's underneath the underline in this before I shuffle again and go into the future. You have the Strength card, the Two of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, and then you have the Ten of Cups. There is a real inner strength that is required here because it isn't an easy road. You got the fire ant. There's something going on here with that. It's a sense of responsibility, right? Like if you have little fires going off in your, I don't want to say that in your house. That's not good. Little elements of disturbance that you need to address in your life somehow. They seem to be popping up more than they have in the past, or they have been recently. You've got to make choices here. Sometimes it's pretty hard. And I feel like you can only deal with what you have the capacity to deal with. Like right now. I mean, you want to sit down maybe and do something creative. There's some sort of goal that you want to move towards. But if you've got two kids and they're screaming over there, you're going to have to go. Because, I don't know, maybe one of them is trying to put the other one in a pot. Look at weird stuff. So, yeah, they do. I was lunch money at my son's school, and I was in kindergarten, and one girl hauled off and smacked the other one right in the face. Of course, the other one was crying, and so I'm talking to them. I said, you can't do that. Do you understand, like, how much that hurts? And she looked at me, and I'm telling you, because she looked really young. I don't know if she's just about to turn 4 or 4. She said, it hurts? I said, it hurts. It hurts to get slapped in the face. Really? Like, she didn't realize that. So I'm saying, like, it just almost feels like you've got to go in there and say, listen, you can't put them in a pot and try to cook them. You've got to get along better. I don't know what it is with the fire ant and that. But you can't deal with something, and it's tiring. It feels like a long, bloody road to your happiness. It's a long, bloody road to this happiness, to this fulfillment, to this dream coming true for you. But you have the attention of the universe. I don't know what happened. I don't know if you did some sort of an intention. You've called the attention here of something very strong in the spiritual realm. So that is right now. Perhaps the intensity of your frustration, the intensity of you feeling blocked, the intensity of you feeling fed up with the Nine of Wands. The Eye of God, you have their attention. So, let's come back over here. Let's look at the future. The shark. I don't know. We'll have to see what comes out. I don't know if whatever this truth is for you, it catapults forward, because it's a sense of circling. This energy is circling with the shark. It's circling. It's still in the depths. Okay. A card for the shark. A card for the shark in the future for Sagittarius. Oh my gosh. Oh shit. Yeah, like this is something's being really held back here. The Three of Swords. Something continues to circle. Look at this. You have the Three of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands that came out. It's like it feels like an immovable mountain. I really feel like I need to talk to this energy specifically. Like it's come here. It would be really ignorant to ignore it. So in the future, like there's a problem. There's some sort of problem that needs to be figured out. And the Ten of Wands, you're carrying more than your fair share of this burden. What's at the bottom? The Death card and the Ten of Pentacles. I don't know, like you're going into a good cycle. It just doesn't feel like, you know what it feels like? It feels like you're at the end of a bad cycle. Like you could be like right on the end of it. Like there's only like 1 or 2 more steps forward and that you're in a good cycle. Because you had the Ten of Cups was sitting behind this sense of frustration. And you have the indication here of something ending, of a cycle changing, a rebirth occurring right into the Ten of Pentacles. It kind of feels like the place where you can make the Ten of Cups, where you could make your dreams come true. It's all surrounded by this rainbow color. And it's real. But it doesn't feel real to you. It's not showing up in your world, in your life somehow. Okay, this needs its own deck of cards. Positive clarity. The Tarot of Positive Clarity. That's what I'm going to use to talk to the Dragon and the Father of Swords. What's an interesting song that just came in my head right now is I was listening to it a while ago and I haven't heard it a bit. One of my other subscribers shared it in an extended, and calling all you angels. But what I need a sign. Show me that you're here. So something like that in that song. I need a sign. Show me that you're here. I don't know. I feel like this is a sign for some of you. I don't know if you've said a prayer, if you've been talking to the universe, yelling at the universe, screaming. I don't know what's going on with the fire ant, but there's just definitely, you've got the attention of the universe. And I feel like this is part of the sign. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what the Dragon and the Father of Swords is really here to talk about. The Two of Wands. I kind of feel like this is almost like tell the universe, shit, the King of Swords. Yes, tell the universe clearly exactly what it is that you want. With the Two of Wands. Like the Dragon and the Two of Wands. And she's holding this crystal ball, about to start a path. And I can't think of any, as I'm saying that, and what is clarifying the Father of Swords, the King of Swords? It's the same energy. Okay, it's almost like this is a reminder that when you're dealing in manifestation, you're dealing with yin and yang. You're dealing with black and white. You're dealing with positive and negative. You're dealing, you know, like you're dealing with these energies. So it has a lot to do with a feeling. And to be clear about it. Not to say what you want to remove in your life, but how you want to pave your way forward. See, okay, because I can see that here with these 2 threes. Look at, you have the Three of Swords and the Three of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. You are definitely carrying more than your fair share of some sort of burden. It feels like your heart and your expressive experience with the Three of Pentacles are bound up. Be specific with what it is that you want, because when you're the Two of Wands, you are the first step of manifestation. Well, sort of, like I'm the magician. The Fool. There's so many first steps. But you are thinking about what it is that you want. What do you want this path to look like when you go out the door? Start living it and be very, very clear. Be very, very clear to the universe. You have the universe's attention. If you ever wanted to talk to God, to your guides, this is the time. And to be very clear. The Four of Wands and the Page of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. Wow, see? Yeah, I mean, this looks pretty good. Okay, celebrate the wins. I'm here with the Four of Wands. Celebrate the wins in life. So maybe, you know, going back to that scenario of maybe you're trying to do some sort of project from home, or you're just trying to do some sort of project. You're trying to do something for yourself. And these other things keep occurring in your life. Celebrate the minor wins. There's some sort of need to celebrate the minor wins, because the Page of Swords is, this one is kind of like having a eureka moment. This is putting the right elements together at the right time to produce the right results. And then look at the right result. You have the Ten of Pentacles. Again, Ten of Pentacles is sitting behind this Death card. Sorry, the star is in reverse. Maybe that's the problem. Because the star can be about, you know, trying to manifest your wishes. Be specific. I don't know, write it down. Write it down, put it in a piece of paper, and burn it into the universe. Now it's clarifying time. Ooh, yeah. Okay, I'm also hearing you have been taking the practical approaches here. We get that with the Snake and the Daughter of Pentacles. It's almost time, like, to be specific, write it down, give it detail of your wants. Create your wins here. Focus on your wins. Because now the intention has something to do with, like, your hopes and your desires and your dreams. Yes, look at this. The Wheel of Fortune, the Six of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, and the Star. Kind of feels like hoping for a change, hoping for a change in a circumstance when you're, you know, kind of doing the same thing you've already done before. This equal give and take somehow is conflictive with your dream. Maybe because it's not an equal give and take on some level here. Maybe it feels like you're being kind of forced by circumstances to invest more in a part of your life that isn't necessarily what's driving your dream right now. But there's a conflict here where you've got to give and take in a really equal manner. But I feel like that's the point of focusing on the wins. Focusing on the wins that you get. Like if you were able to stop the one kid from putting the other one in a pot and cooking them. That's a big win. It might not be what you plan to do that day, but it's still a big win. The Fire Ant and the Nine of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. See? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, that makes sense. You have two Ten of Pentacles here. And you're sitting here at the Nine of Pentacles. Oh, it kind of feels like also like you have, because this adds a 10. There you get to your 10. There you get to a real achievement here. But you need another element to add to that, because the Ten of Pentacles is not a solitary element, where the Nine of Pentacles is. Is that the conflict for you? It's exhausting. The Fire Ant is kind of an exhausting feeling like it just keeps coming at you, right? It just keeps coming at you. Once you've dealt with the ones in the middle, well, there's more on the outskirts, and then there's more even further out. This energy coming in, coming in, coming in. It feels like a lot of responsibility right now. The raccoon and the Two of Cups. See, the Two of Cups is a feeling of like, with the raccoon, putting what you really want on hold. Oh yeah, because it's the Four of Pentacles. Putting what you really want on hold. The Dragon and the Two of Wands. The Dragon and the Two of Wands. Yeah, this is a... Oh, shit. The Emperor and the Ace of Wands. This is like manifestation through fire. Emperor being Aries and Wands and Wands. The Dragon is spirit energy, but it reminds me of another deck that I have. It's the Ace of Wands, and it is a volcanic explosion with a lizardy, dragony thing. Like, it's very primal. It's very primal. Utilize the real primal aspects of yourself. Your desires and passions here. What is feeding, what feeds what you really want for yourself? Write that down. If you have the attention of the universe, tell the universe what you want. If you've spoken to the universe in a sense of frustration, if you've done something recently where you've communicated to the universe, you've got the attention. That's the passion that the universe is looking for. To create manifestation with you. To manifest with you. But you got to focus on the wins here. Otherwise, you'll just keep getting the losses. And then we have this King of Swords twice. It's interesting that this one, the sword is on the ground. And right with the Father of Swords, it's all lit up with the rainbow. Well, what is your wish? What is your dream? What is your hope? What is your fantasy? The Death card and the Seven of Pentacles. Is that really what you want? Is that to make something come to an end and try to figure out how to do it again? See, that has a sense of wishy-washy. It's like, well, I don't know how to do it. You don't need to know how to do it. You just have to tell the universe what you want, and they're going to do it for you. Maybe that's what because it could be a sense of overthinking here with the Father of Swords twice. And then the Seven of Death card and the Seven of Pentacles. Too much thinking. Too much thinking, not enough drive. I mean, maybe your situations have been producing that for you. Have been kind of like directing you in that way. Too much thinking and not enough like drive and passion and feel. The universe hears you. Now the universe wants to feel you. Wants to feel what your intention is. The Shark and the Three of Swords. The Shark and the Three of Swords. So the Ace of Swords and the High Priestess. Well, there's a truth here that's not known. The Ace of Swords and then the High Priestess comes in and you've got the Shark, like a hidden truth. There's something that's hidden here. Something will continue to be hidden from you in the future. I don't know for how long in the future. I kind of feel like it has to do with how you decide to communicate to the universe with exactly what it is that you want. What do you want this golden egg to be? It hasn't hatched yet. It's incubating. You have the opportunity for this to hatch out in exactly the form you want it to be. Write it down and feel it. Like, feel it from your heart. Feel it from your soul. Not just, oh, this sounds like it would be nice, or that would be nice, or this would be good, or I hope my project turns out this way, or I hope I find this type of person, or I hope that, no, like drive and passion for this. What is it? Is it to remove some sort of obstacle in your life with the mountain? But perhaps the mountain is so large, it's all you focus on. So it just kind of continues to be there, this obstacle. Again, like imagine your life on the other side of the mountain. Imagine what's on the other side of the mountain. That's all you need to see. You don't need to see the mountain. You don't need to see the obstacle. You don't need to see what feels like it could be a million things that are standing in the way between you and whatever it is that feeds your heart, that feeds your soul. Because the mountain will just continue to stand there. Like the universe wants to work with you. If you show the universe exactly what you want on the other side of the mountain, the universe just without thought, just everything falls into place like dominoes. And then what occurs is somebody's discovered that there's something inside that mountain. Someone you don't even know. So they start drilling a big hole in that mountain. Or some town on this side of the mountain has decided that they want a better route to the town on the other side of the mountain. So they start blasting and drilling a hole through the mountain and a road is created. Like something will be created to push you beyond the mountain. But it does feel like that's all you can see right now. The Three of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. Yeah, it's blocked. You're like, your intention forward is blocked. Being able to move forward is blocked. But it feels so energetic. I'm telling you, like, if anything, Sagittarius, I've never had a reading like this where it is said, I've had a reading where the Eye of God has come in. This is like they're listening. They, he, she, whoever is listening, and you have their attention. Intend with them right now. The Eight of Swords. Ah! The Eight of Swords. Feels like blocking yourself. But I don't feel like you're consciously trying to block yourself from something. I feel like it's happening on a subconscious level. Well, that's what I got. I don't know where to go with it. It just feels like this is between you and the universe at this point. It really is. They're listening. They're here. You've got their attention. Be specific. Don't do this. I don't like this myself. For what I like, to me, okay, whatever this dragon can be for you, it can be some guru that you have saved up 5, 10, 15 years to go and meet in some far desolate country and climbed up a mountain to go meet them. And then like all this time to get up there, and then there they are. They're waiting. And then, well, I don't know. I kind of want things to end the way they are. And I kind of want to figure out how to go forward, but I don't really know. You know what I just saw in my head when I was saying that? Have you seen that? What is that Christmas movie? Is it just called A Christmas Story? I think that's what it is. The kid who wants the Red Ryder BB gun. And he's been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting for his chance to tell Santa what he wants. And he even writes, I don't remember what they call it, some sort of story at school. And, you know, shoot your eye out, kid. Everyone keeps telling you, shoot your eye out, kid. That dream's not going to happen. You're not going to get that. There's no way, right? Like this, kind of like that. And then he finally gets up there with the big man, with Santa himself. Finally up there with Santa. That's this kind of energy. You're finally there. You're a little kid. You're sitting in Santa's lap. And all you can do is, and then Santa says, what, you want, I can get you football. You want football, kid? Yeah, I'll get you football. Okay, yeah, sure, that sounds good, yeah. So, okay, bye, kid. Like, this is your chance to talk to the universe. Don't waste it. That's what I want to say. Okay, that's it. I'm going to go do the extended. Until next time, Sagittarius, to be gentle with yourselves. Bye. Bye.